evening. How are you doing? I hope that you've had a wonderful, wonderful day, and it's now on a Monday, and you're hoping that the first day of your week has been amazing, because it's really important to have the first good day of the week. So this is MBCI TV. Of course, you're live on MBCI Facebook page and MBCI TV official YouTube page. And now today we are having an amazing show on the Business Plus, something that we've never had before. So today we are having a partnership between Kenya Utalii College, and of course you have heard of Kenya Utalii College, and Star Bakers. We'll be able to know why the two people are coming together, or the two companies are coming together. But this is a partnership that is going to help you, probably your children, probably your siblings, but it is a partnership that is very important for all of us to be just a part of it. And that is exactly why we're here, because you say business is more than meets the eye. So today I have two amazing guests with me, and we'll be able to just talk about what has been happening today, and of course to enlighten you on what you're supposed to know about this. If you have any question that you want to ask, you can just ask on our WhatsApp number 0721105105, of course on YouTube, and as I have said, on Facebook. My name is Rachel Kahugu. We'll be here for the next 30 minutes. Please make sure you have your pen, make sure you have your book. Naona mimi niko hapa already very ready to learn, okay? So we'll just go right into the introduction so that we can start. Transemanga ladies first. Hi.
Hello, good evening.
Good evening. I'm very happy to be here. Please just introduce yourself and then you can start. That's your camera.
Hello, good evening. My name is Chetna Desai, and I'm co-director of the Star Bakers, and very happy to be here. Rachel, thank you very much for having us here.
You're welcome. I'd really love to introduce you, but the name, I have tried to memorize it, and let me just let you introduce yourself.
Certainly.
Hi.
Hi.
I'm very, very happy to be here.
Thank you.
And I just assigned me to host because we are at Utalii College.
Okay.
Yeah, so just introduce yourself and then we can start.
Yeah, good evening, viewers. My name is Peter Mwindi. I'm Director Academic Affairs. And we are happy to be here this evening to share these business ideas that we have with our partners, Star Bakers.
Okay.
I hope my name is easier than hers. You're comfortable.
Yeah.
Okay.
Peter Mwindi.
Thank you.
Okay. And I'm comfortable with that. Probably can just start with you. Today we've been having a partnership between Kenya Utalii College and Star Bakers. Why the partnership? What is it about?
This partnership, which is very timely, is about exposing young talents to the industry of baking. And with Star Bakers, we are trying to create a platform that's going to inspire young people, not only young people, anybody who has a passion in this line of doing business can come in. And with the award that we are arranging with the Star Bakers, we hope we are going to inspire many more to think bakery, to think cakes, to think confectionery items, to think in that dimension. And we are hoping by the end of it, by the end of April, we'll have created a following that will be inspired to get to this field of baking.
Okay.
Yes, Utalii is known for baking. We are part of this industry. That's one of our segments, and we are happy to partner with Star Bakers for this.
Okay. Let me add some spices in there. You said you're known for hospitality. I'd say you're the leading in Africa for baking, hospitality and tourism. So if you're out there and you're looking forward to do anything hospitality, anything tourism, this is the place for you. People don't even know where you're going. So this is the place for you. So let's talk about, he's mentioned by the end of April that we'll see some transformation in terms of hospitality and baking. Why the end of April? What's happening? What's about the expo? Tell us a little bit about the expo.
Sandy, thanks for the question. When we talk about baking, it's not only cakes or just a biscuits or a pastry, but there are several other elements which are associated with baking. So in this expo in April, end of April, we are inviting each and every person who is associated directly or indirectly in the baking industry are most welcome. Either you can a home baker, are you a professional baker, you are working in a bakery, you are working in any flour or in a sugar industry or a cream industry, whichever. So there are so many factors associated. So in April we are inviting each and everyone to come over. You bake, you participate, you show your product and take the maximum advantage of this big Star Expo, Star Bakers Expo.
Okay.
And we are so happy and so proud to be partners with Utali College.
Amazing. And as you said, of course, there's a reason why they chose Star Bakers, because Utali is such a big name in terms of hospitality. And you are such a big name. We just haven't talked about it very well. You said that you've been baking for the last 30 years.
Correct.
Tell us about it. Did you start baking because it was a thing by then, or how did you get into the baking industry?
Thank you for your question, Asante. In fact, I'm so proud and so happy to be here in Utali College, because 35 years back I was in Utali College.
Wow.
I came to learn in Utali College. Unfortunately, for XYZ reason, I could not learn myself, but indirectly Utali College is a backbone behind my baking.
Amazing.
And I started learning on my own. I started, tried and tasted and learn. And in just few months, I was a good baker. That's what my family and my friends and my colleagues, they tell us, yes, I'm a good baker.
Yeah.
But I think baking is one thing which gives you lot of satisfaction. When you create something, when you make something, when you bake something, and when you put it on the table on your plate, you just look at it and you feel happy.
Yeah.
You feel happy, and that happiness I want to share with the entire Kenya. All the children, all the upcoming bakers, all the people who are associated with this industry. And that happiness, that satisfaction is the biggest thing we are looking for.
Amazing. And we've seen that you have actually signed a partnership between Utali and the Star Bakers. Most of the people, they get into business and they feel like, neza work na wewe, you can do something, but you don't have to document it. Most of the people who are getting into business, the SMEs, get into partnership without really documenting it. But as we have seen, you have documented it, and it's very official that you have a partnership. What's the importance of that?
Thank you for that. I think the importance of documenting this kind of an arrangement, first of all, is to make it very formal. Because remember, we are a government institution, very structured. We don't operate haphazardly, and we like being very structured in the way we do things. And when we identify the partners we are dealing with as credible Star Bakers, we want to get to a formal arrangement where you don't leave any doubt on what we're doing, because we are doing this for the interest of the public. And we want to have a framework under which we are guided on what to do or what not to do. That's the importance of the partnership arrangement that we are signing, so that we have a framework that makes sure that it keeps us on the borders of what we are supposed to do, so that we also don't get out of our mandate, because we have a mandate given by the government on what we are supposed to do as a government institution. So we have to play within that borderline as we execute the mandate that we are given. Yes.
Would you say that's very important also for the SMEs, for the small businesses, to have a partnership documented?
It's a learning point, so because if you want to make progress, you must, whatever size of business you're doing, you must get structured. If you want to have a legit approach to things and people to trust you on what you're doing, not that you doubt anybody, but you want to also show seriousness, show a level of standards that you're operating in, so that people also don't take it for granted, and people believe in you because you have a way of doing things. So the small SMEs, we encourage that there's very many opportunities, but have them structured, so that you also don't become a jungle fortress and master of none if you don't get structured. That structuring makes you focus on what you can do best, as guided by your vision, by your structures and your mission.
Okay.
Yeah.
I love what you've said, but for the SMEs, don't be a jack of all trades but a master of none. You can do everything but you're not a master of anything. So hapo tafadhali, that's why I told you mkuje hapa na pens and your books because you're taking notes. So let's talk about partnership, because you are both big companies, right? What are some of the considerations that you look at while choosing a partner for a business?
Santi, thank you. I think when you choose a partner, the first of all, you should know what are you going to do and what are your expectations from the other partner. When we as a Star Bakers, when we were thinking about a baking show or a baking, the first name came in our mind was Utali.
Yeah.
Why? Because they are equally on the top on that particular platform.
Yeah.
So when you choose a partner, you have to see that the compatibility, the expectations, the requirements, the passionate, and the marketing skill what Utali has, which Star Baker will definitely benefit from that, and vice versa.
Yeah.
Because so many people, so many children from all over Kenya, and I'm glad to inform you, even we are going to get few students from outside Kenya, because this word has gone outside Kenya. So our neighboring countries, the children from there are also looking forward to be a part of this.
Yeah.
So of course, choosing a partner is a big thing, and my partner just right now he said that you have to be dedicated and you have to be disciplined.
Yeah.
Because if you want to do something, if you want to bake a cake, you have to have a discipline. I need this, in this line. So you have to plan it, you have to project it, and then only you have to put it in the action. So all those things we discussed as a me and my director, and then we come up, no, this is the right place to go, and we are here today. And we are proud to be here.
Yeah.
Looking forward.
Amazing. Now, unfortunately, time is really running. So what you're going to do, let's go for a very short break so that you can get the business on one, and then we'll be coming right back. I'm very interested in this particular conversation, because I tried baking somewhere in my life and I failed. So today I'm here to learn, and come up here, I'll be getting into the expo as well. We are here to learn, Cindy. So let's go for the very short break, and then we'll be coming right back.
Yes, good evening. My name is Peter Muindi, Director Academic Affairs, Kenya Utali College. Yeah, just tips on growing business. I would want just to go to the basics, because there are many tips about growing your businesses. If you want to grow your business, there are many things that you get in the business school. But going to the central nerve of just growing your business, first of all, master your product. You get that one right, you are right, and remain focused so that you don't do many things that you can't master one. And then the other basic ingredient about growing a business, because business is about your products and the customer relationship. Engage your customer, give them what they want. Don't give them what you have. Give them what they want. Prepare what they want, and that way you're going to be very successful. Another one, a basic one, you will never be successful for a long time if you have not honesty. Honesty is important in business, because that way you build trust with your customers. Please, as you engage to start on a business, or you're in a business already, build trust with your customers, be honest, and provide solutions to the customers, and remain honest. Then the final one, basic ingredients, financial management. You can't do business without knowing how to balance your finances. Don't bring the seed capital. After 2 rounds of sale, you take it back to something else. Then the business closes before long. There are many more things that you can do to grow business, but those are basic ingredients that anyone, even those who have not gone to school, can pick up and do better to grow their businesses. Thank you.
Amazing.
My name is Peter Muindi, Director Academic Affairs, Kenya Utali College, and here you are watching Business plus.
All right, we are back after the Business 101, and I hope that you have learned something from that particular segment. So we are here with Chetna Desai. Yes, Chetna Desai from Star Bakers. And I am also here with Peter Mwindi from Kenya Utalii College. And we are here talking about something that is going to impact all of us generally. They are having a partnership where we're talking about baking, and nowadays the baking market is very, very, very concentrated. Everyone is getting in there, and you need to know what exactly you're supposed to do for all of us to get so good at it so that you can make money from that particular market. You say that business is more than meets the eye. We'll be getting to that, but even before we get there, karibu tena ndani ya the business class. Now, let me ask about Kenya Utalii College, because as we know, it is a brand. And just before we got into the business 101, Chetna here told us about they chose Utalii because thinking about a partner they'd want to work with, Utalii came in mind. Because talking about Utalii, kila mtu anajua tu ni nini. We all know about hospitality, we know about tourism. So how have you built the brand? How have you just built Utalii to become the brand that it is right now?
Thank you, Rachel. You're right. Kenya Utalii College is a well-known brand.
Yeah.
It is not well-known because we are a lot on TV doing promotion or otherwise. It's known not only in Kenya but globally, by the product it produces. Over time, the college has remained consistent in producing quality stuff to the industry. Currently, we are talking about the catchword these days is CBC.
Yeah.
Kenya Utalii College was built on CBC platform since 1975. That has been our model of working. And we impact skills to young people, to older people, on how to do things so that they can do things themselves. And if you had time to look at our setup, you'll see this is the only purpose-built institution for hospitality and tourism. Purpose-built, no other business in between. It's just about tourism and hospitality. With so many labs where the students practice. After they've been given a assignment by the lecturers, they practice on it. It's not a cheap way to train because people have used materials like when you're doing the cakes, you don't explain how a cake looks like. You do the cake, you decorate it. If you are testing a wine, you don't describe it from the books. You bring it, they test it, they dismantle the tests of that wine. They get to know about it. If it's tourism students, we don't just tell them about the flora and fauna. We take them to where it is, to Mara, to wherever, and they spend time there. That has meant the institution remain unique in the way we train. Although we're talking about cake making, no Utalii before, people would think Utalii just about cooking. There's more than that. Cooking is one of the flagship program, culinary arts, but we train in tourism, we train hospitality management for managers, we train for housekeepers, people who manage hotels in terms of cleaning. We train now the chefs, we train food and beverage managers and waiters, then the managers, the people who now manage the industry. So it's an entire complete solution to anybody in this industry. If you want anything about the industry, come here. Where what we are not offering is a mainstream course, we have a tailor-made solution to it because of our experience.
Amazing. So as I can tell, it's quite an investment, but it's very, very, very worth it. So Kuja Utalii, it's good for you.
Before we continue, Rachel, sorry to interrupt you. Mr. Peter said Utalii is known as globally, correct? I'd like to share a very quick example. About few years back, 5-6 years back, I was in London in UK, visiting one of the restaurant, and I have my special dietary request. So I requested if you can call the chef that I can explain him what exactly my food I would like to have, because I have some special dietary request. So the manager of the restaurant called one young smart boy, and I was in London, so I was expecting some Muzungu there, and he was like a Kenyan, and I could recognize him because he was wearing a Kenyan bracelet. Our traditional beads made out of our curio market, and was oh, perfect. So by just assuming, I said a Jambo, and he said, "Oh, Jambo, Mama." I said, "I'm from Kenya," and he said, "Yes, I'm from Kenya as well." And I explained my dietary request. I want this, and he said, "Mama, I'll make it happy, and I'll make it for you." He was so confident, he was so clever, he was so smart, and my half the appetite had already gone just looking to him. And I just asked him randomly, "Where did you learn? Where did you get your graduation?" And he said, "Utali College," and I was proud of it. So I wanted to tell that story. So Utali is globally done.
He is actually global.
Asangeli.
From London.
Correct.
Nice. Now, the food industry is very, very delicate.
Correct.
And that is what you have been dealing with for the last 30 years.
Right.
What would you say is the very thin line to draw while teaching or while tutoring people about the food industry, about baking, so that we will, as we have seen with Utali College, so that you will from your industry just take to the market people who are very good at the food industry, so that we won't have the cases of food poisoning, not very good food here and there. So how do you go about it?
Thank you, Rachel, for the question. I think any industry or any profession, there are 3 or 4 fundamental words which I have adopted in my life as well. The first thing, there is no shortcut for the success. There is no shortcut. If you are going to the shortcut, you are going to bounce. If you want to reach far, don't walk alone. Take people with you. Learn from each other. Get yourself motivated with the other people as well, and no person is 100% ready to serve the industry. So the first thing is no shortcut. Hard working is a must. If you are not working hard enough, you are not going to go anywhere. And then you have to have your self-confidence. Never give up. I can do it, and I will do it. So those are few fundamental words which can be applied to each and every industry. But food industry is a must, because food is not just you mix and you present. You have to put your heart, you have to put your soul, you have to put everything, and you have to have that patience to serve. Even right now, if everyone, whoever is watching this TV, think about Mama's food. My mom used to cook this, my mom used to make this, whatever she was making, but mom's food is always here in your heart. So that love. So love for food, hard working, dedication, no shortcuts, give your 100%, and success is there.
Amazing. This is exactly why we said you need pens and books for this particular show.
Correct.
Now let's talk about the job market. It's very, very concentrated. Everyone is getting into the food market. Everyone is opening a bakery. Everyone is opening a cafe. So would you say we still have market for the students who are in school?
Thank you. This market, you can't exhaust it. She talked about earlier on about food. Everyone here knows you had your lunch, you may be waiting to have your dinner. We have to eat. So, and food industry is global by nature of human beings. So the job market is wide. Although we have probably a segment of the population of the young people, maybe they just want to get to a formal jobs, get employed. But the job market, as I mentioned earlier on, includes self-employment. There are so many opportunities, and you can be a standalone person for that matter. From where we we stand as KUC, Kenya Utalii College. The job market for the people we produce here is, as you are saying, it's global. There is pockets in the country, there's pockets that other people go outside the country. And now we are having a demand we are not able to meet from the cruise ships industry. They are visiting the Kenya Utalii College. For the few who went there and they made a name, they made a name for Kenya Utalii College. The industries have been coming here. We are being asked for people for this market. We are generating more every other time, but we are also being careful because we are established by the government of Kenya to train for our local industry, and as we export, we are also careful to balance that. We also leave a few around here to sustain our industry as we give the others opportunities to get jobs outside that. So it's a global industry for us. So the job market is elastic. It's not as fixed maybe as other sectors could be.
Okay. So you'd say this is a good platform and people should continue learning tourism.
Sure.
People should continue learning hospitality because as you said, lazima utakula daily, which
lazima.
means lazima kuna kazi daily.
Correct.
And you've also mentioned about entrepreneurship and just getting into self-employment. Let's talk about opening a bakery because now you've been there for the longest time. What do I need, for example? Probably I'm just graduated from Utalii and I need to get into self-employment. So what do I need for me to open up a well-kept bakery?
Thank you, Rachel, for the question. Yes, there are home bakers and there are bakers who want to make their own business in a very more professional way or more official way. So if you are planning to open a bakery or your own market, own business, I think few things you have to do on your paper first. That first thing, make it official. Apana kwenda chini DKK or juju. Make it official. Yes, I want to do this business and I want to do this. So make a plan. Put your points 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I need this. Make a list. I want this many gadgets. I want this many people to work for me. I want this much space to work on it. And the main thing, marketing. How you are going to market your product? How you are going to sell your product? There are 100 breads available in the market, and you want to sell your own market. How you are going to do it? Make something new. Look for something new. As the market is growing, the people are looking every day something new. So go something, look something, make your own brand, and then you put it on the paper. Of course, you need some capital. So look for the partners. Sometimes you yourself cannot make the capital available at that particular moment, but look for the sponsors, look for the partners, and there are established market who are ready to invest on you. But you have to show your talent. You have to show your own talent that yes, I can do it. So show yourself that yes, I can do it, and get the sponsors, get the capital on, and work for it. As earlier I've mentioned, no shortcut, hard work and dedication, and you will be successful, and your breads will be in the market very soon.
Right. Now tell us about the expo that will be happening. When will it be happening? Do you have a grand prize? And what is the grand prize?
Grand prize is a big amount, and we are encouraging all the youth to come up, and if whoever is that winner is he or she is going to go away with a big amount of a gift, like a prize money, and definitely he or she will be able to use that money to start up their business. So it's a 500,000 shillings, Kenya shillings, a big prize money, and I think that's the motivation. That's like showing a lion something. Come. So I think bakers are looking forward for this. We have already got so many entries, so many inquiries, so many people are talking about it. There was one boy that just the day before yesterday calling me and telling me, I have just started learning baking, but I'll be master in just 2 months because I want to take part in this expo in April. So this type of motivation star bakers have come. That even 2-3 months earlier, people have started talking about it. Yes, it's going to be a big prize money.
All right. So that will be happening in April date?
Correct. In end of April, around end of April.
Okay.
And yes, we are looking forward, and we want to inspire the entire nation to bake.
All right.
Entire nation to bake.
Amazing. Now, how is, as we wind up maybe just in a minute, how is Utalii benefiting from this particular expo or from this particular partnership?
Let me say not about Utalii benefiting, but about Kenyans benefiting through Utalii and this arrangement. Because remember, we are in dispensation of bottom up, the better agenda, where we are being encouraged to help as Kenya Utalii College, even the lowest of the lowest, to find a space where they can come up. And with this expo, as I mentioned earlier on, we are going to have a chance for somebody who we can even notice what they can do. There's something we are calling recognition of prior learning. There are people there who have skills, who have talents, talent being nurtured. And the college is coming up with a program of recognizing those ones who have that talent, they have the knowledge, but they are not certified. They can't present a paper anyway, but they have the skills. And this expo will give us a good basis of knowing where do we start about prior learning, recognition of prior learning, so that we can be able to identify people who have talents and see whether we can have programs that can also grow them to other heights. So we are, it's benefiting us in giving us a platform, and also benefiting Kenyans to come and do something on what they do best.
Thank you. Thank you. It's good that this is a program that will help the Kenyans, and not only Utalii College and Starbuck as Mikake. So thank you so much for being with us today. It's been an amazing episode. I've been here with Chetna and Peter Mwindi, and I am sure that you have gotten to learn something from this particular episode. Now, this is a call for you to come through for the expo and also to join in Utalii College. You've heard this is a global college. This is a global, I wouldn't say a college. Premier institution, right? It is a premier institution. So please come in and join. Also join in for the expo. You could be the one who's going away with $500,000. So make sure you sign in for this, and it will be amazing. So we'll see you next week on another episode of the Business Plus. But until then, have an amazing week. My name is Rachel Kahulu. Bye.
Santini.